We're waiting for a interview from Frampton. Right now we're live, February the 28th, 2015. The fight is in Belfast, and
a round of applause for the 25-year-old challenger from California, USA, who had the courage to come here to Belfast tonight and face this champion.
We're live.
Referee Howard Foster steps in 1 minute, 33 seconds to call a halt to the fight. The official time, 1 minute 33, round number 5. The winner by TKO, now 20-0, the undefeated IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, the Fighting Pride of Belfast, Northern Ireland, the Jackal.
We're gonna wait till we until he gives his interview. Right now, if you don't know, WBA regular champion is in the arena, meaning Scott Quigg. You got WBA Super World, who's the recognized WBA champion. Oh wait, here he is with the interview. T-Street Controversy live. Wait, let's see if they show the interview. Oh, damn it, ITV. They're on a commercial break, but I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. I've been a heavy advocate of Frampton over here in the United States, saying that he is the only one out of the 122 pounders that can defeat a Guillermo Rigondeaux 15-0 with 10 KOs. Now, Rigondeaux is going to be taking on most likely a fighter by the name of Shingawaki, if I'm correct, in May or June. Shingawaki fought yesterday, highly ranked Japanese fighter, but Guillermo Rigondeaux will beat him. Frampton, if you have not watched today, he defeated a fighter by the name of Chris Avalos from Lancaster, California. Chris Avalos, well, still is a good fighter, even though, let's listen to the post-fight interview. I'm pretty sure it's coming up. But Frampton stops him in the 5th round. Literally, there's no better way to put it as far as he whooped his ass. It's no like Frampton beat him up.
Still the
interview coming. Listen.
Bantamweight champion of the world. Yeah, big mate. Unbelievable atmosphere as always in here. Better and better every time. But I felt great in there tonight. Felt absolutely amazing. And to be honest, it was pretty easy. Easy. Very easy. When did you sense that from the second round when he turned his back? Well, getting after the first round, I had him. He was very slow, pumped very slow. And then when he turned his back, he wanted out, and I knew that. Tell us about the finish. I think I heard him over right hand, wobbled him, hit him a few shots, fell to the ground. I don't think it was a legitimate knockdown, he just a bit off balance. Then when I got up, he took guy, first he stood up, he was still on his feet, had to give him credit, tough guy, but I'll have to watch it back. But there was no escape for it. The wave of support here, the noise level, just give us an indication of that when you're in the ring. It's unbelievable. This place, the Odyssey, it's like my home, man. I think I have four or five fights in here. I knock people out when I come here, that's it, simple as. Well, Barry, you talked about the atmosphere, you talked about this place. Yeah. How big a part had that place tonight, or was simply Frampton just in a different class?
I've said this before, this is the best super bantamweight in the world. There are the aficionados out there who think Rigondeaux is. He's the best super bantamweight in the world, and includes Leo Santa Cruz, Scott Quigg, and Guillermo Rigo. This guy is the best fighter in the world, and guess what? We aim to prove that.
What does he prove tonight, though?
He just, the way he's finished it. He's done it in 3rd gear with this guy. You haven't even seen, she will tell you, this guy does 15 rounds in the gym with 3 different sparring partners, 3 weight divisions above him. He's a sensational fighter, and over the next couple of years, Gabriel, we are going to prove that, and we really hope we get ITV along with us.
Shane, do you think tonight as well that sparring, you did an awful lot of sparring, intense sparring, came to fruition tonight? Yeah, we brought in some Mexicans, and those guys weren't anywhere near as good as them Mexicans in sparring, and it was worth the weight and gold to get them over, and we put all the effort in the gym and it made the fight easy tonight. Well, Scott Quigg, Carl, is here tonight. He's definitely here tonight. What about fighting this man then? Yeah, I would love it. I think Scott wants it. It's a summer showdown between the both of us. It's a huge fight. It's a massive fight. But Scott needs to remember who's the real world champion. What did you make of the world champion tonight?
Yeah, well, it was a good performance. Just good. No, it was a good performance. I knew his game and he was going to walk up to Cal Shaw, and that's exactly what he did. And like this, quite a good performance. But listen up, the real world champion said about this fight he's been, not because of me, not just because of me, the full package. Said the British public want the fight.
I believe it's a massive fight that should happen. It should happen. We shouldn't have.
I suppose the big question is, where does it happen, Barry? Yeah, because this is the relative.
They got Scott Quigg and Cole Frampton in the ring right now.
You would leave this advantage.
I would leave Belfast if I had to.
Let's give you a little taste.
Somewhere neutral. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm sure Scott would come here too. Ask him. I'm sure he'd be willing to come here. We could fight at Ravenhill. We could fight in London. We can fight in Manchester. That's not a problem. He just has to remember who's the real champion and who draws the crowd. That's the imperative.
Okay, your preferred venue? He draws the crowd in Ireland. We draw the crowd in Britain, wherever. Yeah? Don't matter where the fight is. Wherever it holds more. Wherever it holds more, get the fight on.
Barry, we have heard this before where the fighters won and of course the promoters can't manage to get it on.
So we are absolutely willing to compromise. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But as long as Eddie Hearn represents Scott, or I think that's the case, realises that we've got the valid titles, we pack out arenas.
This is big.
He's a sensational fighter. He earns tons of money, and so he should because he's the draw. He's a massive draw. So as long as Scott understands that, we're happy to do business. We're happy to compromise on certain issues. But we would definitely love to fight Scott Quigg next.
And we saw a massive fight last year in Brock Strokes. What was this Scott going to represent? Well, I'm not going to get ahead of it. That was a massive fight. I don't think it would do you any thousand, but it's a huge fight. I think Scott would agree with me, but listen, it's a huge fight.
Oh, audio cutting out. But listen, this is crazy. So you got Cole Frampton and Scott Quigg.
It's the biggest fight in the UK at the moment. I don't think there's Amir Khan, Kell Brook possibly, but I think this one's been brewing a lot longer. It's a huge domestic showdown.
And the final word to you, Carl. Just sum up what tonight has represented.
Scott Quigg is so much bigger.
You've shown, and what part your fans have also played?
I knew it needed to be important for it. It was always important for me to put on an exclusive performance. That's what it's done. I love this place. I love Belfast. I love the support it gets. I want to keep as many fights as here as possible, but if we have to travel for the Scott Quigg fight, I'm happy.
Well, Barry, you've just noticed me for one final word. Go on then.
People ask me, have I got a nice happy birthday? This is the greatest happy birthday present you could have.
Rand Dorian, who's very ill in the hospital at the minute, I'd like to dedicate that fight to him.
Well done tonight,
Thank you very much. Thank you, Scott.
That's crazy. So, just to run things down to you, I understand it's a little bit hard to understand our accents and the audio quality is not great. But basically, you got Scott Quigg in the ring with Cole Frampton after Cole Frampton stops Chris Avalos in the 5th round. And we know, or you should know, well, you over there in the UK know that Scott Quigg versus Cole Frampton, Cole Frampton versus Scott Quigg is a very big unification fight over there. Stadium quality, especially when you see the crowds in the Odyssey Arena that Cole Frampton brings. Now, I understand Scott Quigg is a star in his own right, but nowhere near the superstar that Cole Frampton is in Ireland. And I'm from the United States, and I know that. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live at RealCombatMedia.com. I cover every single major fight. If you don't know, I'm going to be joining the Sky Sports Toe to Toe podcast in the very near future. And basically what we're going to be doing is talking boxing on a global scale. But listen, I'm a Cole Frampton fan, and I have Cole Frampton defeating the Jackal. I have him defeating the other Jackal. And I call him the other Jackal because, in my opinion, Cole Frampton is the one, the only El Chaco. Now, I understand you're asking me or you're going to say, he's going to get Cuban school. Guillermo Rigondeaux is too good. Yes, I understand that. But respect my opinion. When it comes to activity, when it comes to the punching power, and when it comes to someone that can match the mobility in the 122-pound division that Leo Santa Cruz can do, Scott Quigg can do, I see Carl Frampton being able to do so. Just my personal opinion. Carl Frampton has the punching power in both hands, left and right. He has the mobility. And in my opinion, even though he's such a good boxer, Cuban school boxer, and yes, as of late, he has ventured out of the Cuban school and started taking more risks, I see him going down once, maybe twice against Carl Frampton, meaning Guillermo Rigondeaux. He's been down multiple times against Sensacion. I covered that fight. He's going to be fighting a fighter by the name of Shingo Waki. Very soon, most likely. He was supposed to be fighting Leo Santa Cruz. But when it comes to the number 1 and number 2, 122 pounders, I'm saying Carl Frampton and Guillermo Rigondeaux. I'm sorry, that's just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. Now I understand, the fight is live, and I'm caught up in the hype of the fight because I just watched the fight live, but still. Carl Frampton brings so much more to the table, and also you need to watch his fights. You need to watch his fights. T-Street Controversy Live. Oh, let me talk about Chris Avalos for a minute. He tried to come out with the rough tactics. I'm not going to call him dirty. He basically tried to take the heart of Carl Frampton. And Carl Frampton took some pretty tough shots from Avalos, but what did he do? He ate him. So therefore, after a while, he saw that he could take his punches and really had no respect for Chris Avalos after that. If I'm correct, in the second round, at one point in time, Chris Avalos started complaining to the referee, and almost closer to Victor Ortiz, Floyd Mayweather situation, he almost got knocked out. But he was stopped in the 5th round, where he got actually put down, basically because he took, I believe it was a left hook. He took a very crazy left hook, and he couldn't get himself together, like as far as his legs, to the point where he just was out on his feet. And Carl Frampton just went in and got him on the ropes, to the point where he went down one time, got back up. Referee gave him more chance, to the point where he was just taking. The referee gave him another chance, to the point where I'm watching the highlights now. That's why I'm talking so fast. To the point where he couldn't defend himself anymore, and he wasn't answering back with punches. But as far as a beating, the stoppage was a beating. He got beat bad, to the point where there's no controversy surrounding. And Chris Avalos had 2 tough fights where the fights could have went either way. So basically, very credible opponent. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy live at RealCombatMedia.com. Be Real TV. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.